Shake up, pull and fill my lungs. Every worry's inside me.
Imagine a world where the sounds of Jah Cure's music are silenced due to a tumultuous history marked by controversy and legal troubles. In 1999, he was sentenced to prison for serious crimes, including rape and robbery, leading the Home Office to conclude that his presence would not be in the public's best interest. His near-sold-out concerts at prestigious venues like Brixton Academy ignited fierce outrage among women's rights advocates, who viewed hosting him as an affront to survivors of sexual violence. After being disqualified from the MOBO Awards upon revelation of his past conviction, Jah Cure's music faced further backlash. In March 2022, he was convicted of attempted manslaughter for stabbing a Dutch concert promoter over unresolved performance fees. This alarming incident spurred an informal movement among European selectors and DJs to mute Jah Cure, advocating for a boycott of his music. As a result, many street and radio selectors across Europe have chosen to omit his songs from their playlists, a move that could spell disaster for any artist, especially within a specialized genre like reggae. This chilling series of events sheds light on the complicated and often painful intersection of art and accountability. This is the compelling and untold story of Jah Cure on Reggae Gist Extra. The ban on Jah Cure's music emerged as a powerful protest against his troubling actions. What started as discussions among reggae artists on social media quickly escalated into a movement, resulting in a collective decision to remove his songs from their playlists. 4 years later, this decision still resonates, leaving Jah Cure's music largely absent from the reggae scene. During his trial, the judges concluded that Jah Cure's actions did not amount to a premeditated attempt at murder, leading to his acquittal on that serious charge. However, this did not end the controversy. Dutch prosecutors have since appealed the acquittal, while Jah Cure's legal team is currently contesting the manslaughter conviction he received in 2022. Jah Cure's journey has been marred by numerous bans and fierce controversies, primarily rooted in his dark past. In 1999, he was sentenced to prison for rape and robbery after being arrested on November 16, 1998, following a night out with 2 tourists in Montego Bay, Jamaica's second-largest city. A local woman courageously identified him to the police, alleging he was the man who had forced her into a car, threatened her with a gun, and subjected her to a horrific crime. Despite his insistence that he has never encountered her before, the stain of these allegations continues to influence his career. In light of these events, one must consider the implications of supporting an artist whose legacy has been significantly shaped by violence and legal troubles. It's vital for the music community to reflect on the messages it endorses and the impact these choices have on society as a whole. Despite the gravity of his offenses, Cure was surprisingly granted bail of 20,000 Jamaican dollars, about 175 pounds, shortly after his arrest. He continued to perform across Jamaica, Bermuda, and Trinidad until his sentencing in April 1999 for 2 counts of rape, robbery with aggravation, and illegal possession of a firearm, all while he was just 19 years old. His defense lawyer, Roy Fairclough, highlighted a critical aspect of the case. In Jamaica, these crimes do not evoke the same intense reactions as they do in the US or UK. This may be partly due to a general lack of confidence in the Jamaican legal system. Nevertheless, the evidence against Jah Cure was robust enough for a reasonable jury to secure a conviction. After serving 8 long years behind bars, Cure was released on July 28, 2007. On that pivotal first day of freedom, he declared that his life's mission was to spread love and promote peace and healing throughout the world, using the power of his music as a conduit for change. In a significant turn of events 4 years later, Cure married the talented TV host and producer Camilla McDonald. Together, they celebrated the arrival of their daughter, Kalani Bell, on February 20th, 2012. He remained dedicated to his music career, consistently striving for success. Yet in the last 5 years, the pressure mounted as he faced a series of scandals and public controversies, particularly following his divorce from Camilla McDonald. One of the most talked about controversies involving him was a leaked voice note that exposed his disrespect towards selectors, alongside a shocking video capturing a heated exchange with 2 women. Furthermore, he found himself on the receiving end of a brutal confrontation with a jealous boyfriend who accused him of flirting with his girlfriend in a luxurious Bahamas hotel. Adding to his tumultuous reputation, he had a high-profile accident that left an expensive Benz mangled. This was just the beginning, as his questionable social media remarks ignited numerous disputes with industry peers. Yet despite these challenges, his extraordinary voice has solidified his status as a highly bankable star. In 2019, he released the groundbreaking album, Royal Soldier, which soared to #1 on the Billboard Reggae chart. He boasted on Instagram that he was the first artist to create hit songs from within the confines of a Jamaican prison. He revealed that he smuggled recording equipment into his tiny one-man cell, enabling him to produce a remarkable collection of music before being transferred from the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center to the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center. His resilience and talent truly make him a standout figure in the music industry. I want the world to know this. Don't forget that I am the first person in the world, he began in the Instagram video. I, Jah Cure, is the first human being on earth to make music from prison and hit #1 worldwide. I am the first human being to make music illegally in prison. You hear what I said, illegally, he maintained arrogantly. This incident marked yet another troubling chapter in the singer's tumultuous life. On October 1st, 2021, Jah was arrested in Amsterdam after allegedly stabbing Nicardo Papa Blake, a music promoter, in the stomach over unpaid performance fees. The fallout was swift. On March 22, 2022, he was convicted and sentenced to 6 years in prison for attempted manslaughter. Now the stakes are even higher. A crucial hearing is set for June 18th to decide whether Dutch prosecutors will move forward with an attempted murder charge against the reggae icon. Over the past few months, an investigative judge in the Netherlands has been meticulously gathering witness testimonies as prosecutors challenge the earlier acquittal of Jah Cure on the attempted murder charge from his initial trial. Before this latest turn of events, Jah Cure was on the brink of releasing his highly anticipated new album, Undeniable, a title that perfectly encapsulates not only his immense talent, but also his knack for courting controversy. That's it for this episode, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a positive comment in the section below, and I'll see you again very soon for another interesting video.